The view of the clock tower, which is frequently encountered by those who live in Izmir or those who see the city on screens. Do you know the history of the landmark? Let's watch the history of the clock tower, which has become the symbol of Izmir, together in this video. Izmir Clock Tower is a historical clock tower built in Izmir in 1901 to celebrate the 25th anniversary of the Ottoman Sultan Abdülhamid II's accession to the throne. It is located in the area between the Izmir Government Office, Kemeraltı Bazaar entrance, Konak Yali Mosque and Izmir Metropolitan Municipality building in Konak Square. The tower, which is 25 meters high and has 4 floors, is one of the many clock towers built in the same period in the Ottoman provinces as per the will of Sultan Abdülhamid II. However, due to its original architecture and the method followed in its construction, it has gained a special place among other clock towers. It is considered the most aesthetically pleasing and elegant of Ottoman clock towers. Designed by the French architect Raymond Charles Perret, the clock of the tower was built by the German Emperor too. There are records of it being gifted by Wilhelm. Date: in 1900, the 25th anniversary of Sultan Abdülhamid's accession to the throne. Great celebrations were organized throughout the empire for the anniversary of his enthronement and efforts were made to create permanent works in memory of the day. In this process, Izmir Governor Kamil Pasha held a meeting with local administrators, civil and military administrators, civil servants and notables of the city on August 1, 1900, and it was decided at this meeting to build a clock with a fountain near the Yellow Barracks. The construction commission formed to carry out the construction approved the design of the clock tower with fountain, prepared in the Arabic architectural style by the French architect Raymond Charles Perret. The groundbreaking ceremony was held on September 1, 1900, during the celebrations of Abdülhamid's 24th anniversary. The construction of the tower was completed in August 1901 in general terms. It was decided to complete the other deficiencies, including the supply of watches, after the ceremony, and the opening was made on September 1, 1901, the 25th anniversary of Abdülhamid's enthronement. There are some records that the watch was gifted by the German Emperor Wilhelm II because of the Ottoman-German closeness. Various symbols were placed on the tower to reflect the power of Abdülhamid II. Just below the clocks were the tuffra on both sides and the Ottoman coat of arms on both sides. In the Republican era, after the law to abolish writings, signs and symbols that reminded and praised the Ottomans, coats of arms and tuffra were engraved and a crescent star was made in their place. The tower was damaged during the 1974 Izmir earthquake with a magnitude of 5.2. In this earthquake, the last floor on the clock dials collapsed and the clock stopped at 2:04, the time of the earthquake. Within 2 years, the tower was repaired and the clock was restored to working condition. The clock has been in working condition until 2016. During the actions aimed at protecting democracy, after the 2016 Turkish military coup attempt, the clock tower was damaged and the clocks and fountains were stolen on the morning of the 16th of July 2016. The young man, born in 1999, who stole the clock, was caught a week after the incident. Between February and September 2019, renovation and strengthening works were carried out on the tower. Architecture. The clock tower, built on an octagonal marble platform with 4 steps on a 81 square meter floor, is 25 meters high and has 4 floors. The platform of the tower is made of white marble, while the other parts are made of cut stone. It has 4 fountains around the circular base designed in the concept of a fountain and the columns carry the North African theme. On the 4 sides of the body, there are elements that give the appearance of a small niched balcony with a horseshoe arch opened in the middle. Above this, an Ottoman coat of arms on each of the east and west directions, and the tuffra of Sultan Abdülhamid II on the north and south directions were carved as reliefs. The body is decorated with diamond-shaped reliefs filled with 5 pointed stars. The upper part of the body was enlarged with 3 rows of muqarnas and 4 75 cm diameter clocks were placed on its outer face.